What if I told you that a man who claims to serve God owns more luxury than most world leaders? Private jets, mega mansions, fleets of cars, and a personal net worth estimated at over $300 million. He's not a president, not a billionaire tech founder. He's a pastor. Today, we uncover how one man turned faith into fortune and built an empire that many believe looks more like Wall Street than the pulpit. Every empire begins with a story. This pastor started out with nothing, no wealth, no power, just a message. His early sermons spoke of hope, prosperity, and divine blessings. In a world full of poverty and struggle, his words offered comfort. People believed, and they gave, not just their time, but their money. The offerings were small at first, but little by little they grew. By the 1990s, television transformed his ministry. Suddenly, millions could tune in, hear his message, and be persuaded that financial success was a sign of God's favor. Donations skyrocketed. Books, tapes, DVDs, and speaking tours poured millions into his organization. He wasn't just a pastor anymore, he was becoming a brand. And with money came lifestyle. Reports revealed fleets of luxury cars, Bentleys, Rolls-Royces, and Lamborghinis. His mansion rivaled the homes of Hollywood stars, worth tens of millions. But the most controversial purchase? A private jet. Actually, not just one jet, but multiple aircraft, bought and maintained with the donations of believers. Critics asked, "Should faith fund this?" His answer? "God wants me to fly in style." But as the empire grew, so did the criticism. Former followers claimed they were pressured into giving more than they could afford, and promised that blessings would follow. Investigations questioned whether donations were used for ministry or luxury. Some governments probed his finances, but legal loopholes and tax exemptions for religious organizations made him nearly untouchable. While millions struggled to pay bills, their pastor lived like a king. Here's the twist: despite all the scandals, the crowds never left. In fact, his following only grew. Why? Because to many, he is proof that faith works. They see his wealth not as corruption, but as divine reward. In their eyes, he is living proof of God's promises. And so, the empire continues, bigger, richer, untouchable. So what do you think? Is this pastor a man of faith who received blessings beyond imagination? Or a businessman who mastered the art of selling hope? One thing is certain: in today's world, the line between the pulpit and prophet has never been thinner. This is just one story in a world full of hidden empires, luxury lifestyles, and shocking truths. Subscribe to Active Edge and join us as we uncover more secrets of wealth, power, and influence. Because the truth is always stranger than fiction.